Yes, good evening to all of you. Hope you are revising the things what I discussed in the previous classes. That is very much needed, right? Yeah. Okay. So in the previous class, we discussed something called compound statements, right? That is compound statements. So one is PRQ, right? Another one is P and Q. Okay. So this is yes. Then what is negation of S? You need to recall. This is S. Then what is negation of S? Okay. Yeah. Right. Now today we are going to look at one more. Right. So for example, I am saying this, right? If X belongs to A, then X belongs to B. Okay. This is my statement. Okay. So whenever X is in A, then X is in B. Okay. So can somebody tell me it is a definition for what? If X is in A, then X is in B. Anyone comment? Whenever X is in A, then X is in B. So if X is in A is true, then X belongs to B for sure. Okay. Whatever you feel, you can tell. Yeah. So Anamika from room number 9. Anamika. See, I'm not listening to you till now. Anamika. Are you there? Anamika? Am I audible to you? Okay. Reenu, again from room number 9. Reenu. Okay. Yashika Jindal, room number 9.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me what is that you can feel about this? If whenever X is in A, okay, then X is in B.
So,
Hmm.
I think then the intersection. If
It is not.
A X is
Okay,
in A, then
yeah,
it
okay.
must be in B.
Whenever
So,
X is in A, I'm saying that if X belongs to A, then X belongs to B, right? This is what I'm saying, right? Okay, if
yes,
X
sir.
is in A, then X is, yeah, this you come across sometime earlier. That's what I'm asking, right? This type of thing. Okay, so someone from room number 3.
Khushpreet,
Sir, A is subset of B.
A is subset of B. Correct. Okay. So whenever X is in A, X is in B. Okay. This is true, then this is true, right? This is called conditional statement. So whenever, so this is, we can write as if P then Q. If P then Q. Okay. So for example, you went to an interview, right? So they asked you define what is A subset of B. Okay. So then you can answer in two different ways. Okay. One is that given any X belongs to A, right? Given any X belongs to A, then X belongs to B. This is what we are discussing last 2 days, right? Okay. Whenever X is in A, then X is in B. Okay. Other way you can tell that this is also okay. If X belongs to A, this is true, then X belongs to B. This is also true. So this is a necessary condition. Whenever this is true, this has to be true. Okay. Yeah. So we'll try to understand more about it. Jatin, you raised hand. Yeah. Okay. Right. So we'll let us see few examples. That will be better. So if Reenu, okay. So she not responded to me, but let us see if Reenu is in Jaipur. If Reenu is in Jaipur, then Reenu is in India. Okay. If Reenu is in Jaipur, then Reenu is in India. Okay. So if she is in Jaipur, for sure she has to be in India. Do you agree with that? Whenever this is true, so can you tick yes? What I'm saying, I gave you this is true. If this is true, of course, assume that Jaipur, there is no Jaipur. in other countries. Okay. For example, if I say Renu is in Hyderabad, then Renu is in India, then you may argue Hyderabad is in Pakistan also, right? That you may argue, right? But maybe some Jaipur is there in Nepal also, but do not argue like that, okay? Our Jaipur, okay? Pink city. Okay, if Renu is, this is true, I am telling, then automatically this is true, right? Yes, you all understood. Okay, good. So this is a necessary now. Whenever this is true, it automatically this is true. Okay. Okay. So for every statement like this, okay, I'll give more examples. But before that, just I'll introduce something here. Okay. So here it is actually consist of two things, right? If P, then Q. Somebody tell me that if you are comfortable, tell me what is P here, what is Q here. There are two statements, right? If P, then Q. What is P and what is Q? Is anyone ready to say that? That is very simple. Okay. What is P and what is Q in this? If Renu is in Jaipur, then Renu is in India. What is P and what is Q? Yeah, room number 5.
Palkit.
Sir, P is Jaipur and Q is India.
No, that is P is a statement, right? Jaipur is not a statement, right? P is a statement. Q is a statement. Okay. What is a statement? Yeah. Can you
Renu
go ahead?
is in Jaipur
Renu is in Jaipur is P. Very good. Okay.
and
Yeah.
Q is Renu's in India.
Right. This is a Q, right? Yes. Okay. Hope you understand. Okay, good. Right. Okay. So if whenever you have this is my statement, then there is something called converse. Okay. What about that is, for example, here you will see this. If Renu is in Jaipur, then Renu is in India. What about the other way? What about this? If is it true? If Q, then P. Is it true? If this is true, I told, right? If Q is true, okay, Renu is in India, then Renu is in Jaipur. Is it true? How many of you say yes or no? This is simple thing only. You can easily tick yes or no, right? Yes means you are assuming this is true. That means if Renu is in India, then Renu is in Jaipur. Okay. If it is not, something is wrong. You are not agree with that. Yeah. Okay. So someone from room number 7.
Palak.
Yeah, Palak. Palak, you are here. You have to tell. Yesterday also I not listened anything from you. Hello, Palak. Okay. See, now I'm going to ask those who are not at all ticked, yes or no. Okay, I will ask them. So Goyam, can you call one person who not ticked at all, yes or no?
Yes.
One person.
Baljinder
Not.
Kaur.
Ah,
Room number 1.
Bajendra, yeah. Bajendra Kaur, can you tell me?
What, sir?
Unmute first. Yeah, tell me. If Renu is in India, then it is necessary that Renu is in Jaipur.
No, sir.
Did not, right? But it is
Yes,
in Jaipur, then it is in India, right?
yes,
This is always true, but this is need not be true, right? Rajinder?
yes. Hanji,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. So that is what we call converse. If my original statement is true, then converse, if Q then P, need not be true. Okay. This is what we call. Converse means if Q then P. Okay. So that is what written here. So I hope all of you clear with what is the converse of S. If Renu is in Jaipur, then Renu is in India. Converse is if Renu is in India, then Renu is in Jaipur. Okay. So there is something other thing is also there. Okay. Okay. Just I will ask you this. Okay. This is not true. You told it. Renu is in India, then Renu in Jaipur need not be true. Renu can be any place, not only in Jaipur. She can be in Hamirpur, yeah, or Udaipur, wherever, right? Did not be in Jaipur, right? Yeah. Or yeah, okay. But what happens if I ask this question? If Renu is not in India, okay, I'm writing here. If Renu is not in India, okay, then Renu is not in Jaipur. Yeah. So can you tick now? Is it true? We're already listened. If Renu is not in India, then Renu is not in Jaipur. Do you agree with this? Is it a true statement? Is it true or not? Renu is not in India. She is not in India. I told that. This is true. This is true. Okay. This is given. This is given. Then can you conclude from that? Is it necessary that Renu is not in Jaipur also? Yeah. So many people of you are ticked. So room number 9. Other than Ashika. Okay. Renu, Renu, are you there? Renu, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
please tell me. Yeah, now at least tell me. Is it true?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is a true statement. Why it is true? If it is not in India, automatically you are not in Jaipur also, right? Okay.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
So this is how do you write this one in terms of QP? Can you tell me, Renu? So Q is P is what you know. P is. Can you tell me what is P, Renu? P is what? यहाँ पर लिखा था.
Renu is not in. Renu is not in India.
Ah, okay. No, what is P? I am asking P. पहले
P
पहले. P is
P is
what?
Renu is not in India.
No, no, no. Please carefully. Do not be hurry. Okay. आराम से. Take some time. Take a deep breath. Get ready. Okay. No, no. सुन लो पहले. सुन लो. आराम. हाँ. सुन लो. Don't tell answer. Okay. मैं अभी पूछ रहा हूँ. If Renu is in Jaipur, then Renu is in India. This is a statement. इसको मैंने बोला P. If P, then Q. If P, then Q. What is P? अभी
Renu is
बताओ.
not in Jaipur. It is P.
That is not P. Here P is this. Renu is in Jaipur is P. Okay, that will not change. Okay, इसको मैंने P मान लिया, इसको मैंने Q मान लिया. So इतना लिखने के अलावा, okay, Renu is in Jaipur मैंने P मान लिया, right? P मतलब P is a statement. It is a instead of this I took. Sometimes I take X, right? Instead of numbers like that. P is this. Okay. Yeah, Q is this. Okay. Now Renu is not in India. What is that? How do you express that
It
in
is
terms
P.
of Q?
It is P
Okay.
here.
Anamika? Hello? Anamika.
Yes, sir.
Don't, yeah, tell me what is the tattoo, right? If
Sir,
Renu is
P
not in
is
India, may P.
Sir, P is Renu is not in India and Q is Renu is not in Jaipur.
No, no, not that's okay. Okay, you are not okay. Okay, now I understand where you are facing trouble. And now I understand. So this is P. Then what is this? Don't worry about now. So I write here. You tell me that now I am realized where you are facing difficulty. Realized. So this is my P. Okay. No, Renu is India. It is P. Okay. Okay. Good. What is negation of P?
Renu is not in India.
Very good. Clear? Renu is not in India. Okay. Okay. My Q is Renu is in sorry, it is I made a mistake. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Yeah. Q is Renu is in India. What is the negation of this?
Renu is not in
What is the
India.
negation of? Right. Now what is this Renu is not India is what? P or Q or negation of P or negation of Q?
Yes, sir. These are the
अभी बताओ.
statements.
नो 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 वो तो समझ गया. अभी आपको negation of Q भी आपको पता है ना?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. या अभी इसको पी क्यू के हिसाब से बताओ। ये रीनू इज नॉट इन इंडिया, ये पी है, क्यू है, क्यू है और नेगेशन ऑफ क्यू है, क्या है ये पी है, ये पी इज दिस, negation of p is this, q is this, negation of q is रीनू इज नॉट इन
Renu
इंडिया,
is
मैंने
not in
नहीं लिखा।
India.
हाँ ओके, दैट इज नेगेशन ऑफ q।
Yes.
सो ये क्या है, ये क्या है, ये क्या है, ये बताओ। ये p है, q है, negation of q, व्हाट इज दिस, आराम से बताओ।
So
ये क्या है,
negation.
negation of
Negation of
री,
Q.
negation of q, that is what I am asking. If negation of q, then ये क्या है,
Negation of P.
negation of p, yeah, that is what I am asking, right? This is called negations, right? Okay,
Yes.
so that is what called, yeah, okay, good, nice, you can mute. So this is called contrapositive, contrapositive of s. So s is my, if p then q, contrapositive is if negation of q then negation of p. Okay, so I am clearing all of you, so let me write one more time, right? I am clearing all of you. So my s is this, okay? If p then q, okay, this is my s. Okay, what is the converse of s? Now tell me, one of you, be quick, fast. What is converse of s and what is contrapositive of s? First, converse of s, who is ready? Be quick. Yeah, room number 2. Omni.
Oh,
Jatin.
Sir, converse if Q then P.
Who is speaking? If P, if Q, then P. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Jatin,
Sir,
what is the
contrapositive.
contrapositive of? No, no, not you, not you. Yeah. Jatin. Okay, your audio is not that good. Okay, can we go to room number 4?
Shivam.
contrapositive will be if negation of Q, then negation of P.
Okay, then negation of P. Okay, yeah, good. So you understand this, right? Okay, now let us work out few more examples so that it will be clear. What is that you notice it? So if my original statement, if S is true, converse, in this example, converse need not be true. Okay. Jesslyn Kaur, you have some question?
So
Yes, go
lastly,
ahead.
you have written if negation Q then negation P. It shouldn't be if negation P then negation Q. My S statement is P then QL.
My statement S is, original statement is if P then Q. Converse of S is if Q then P. And contrapositive is if negation of P then negation of Q. That's it. These are all correct only.
So this is you have written if negation Q then negation P.
Yes. Yes.
It should
Yes,
be
I
negation
told
P
you.
then negation Q.
No, this is what contrapositive meaning. Okay, this is the definition. Contrapositive means this: if negation of Q, then negation of P. So look at here. If Renu is not India, if Renu is not in India, then Renu is not in Jaipur. Okay, Renu is not in India, negation of Q, then Renu is not in Jaipur, negation of P. Okay, are clear? No problem. If not, I will see more examples. Okay, first example है. Okay, थोड़ा सा it may not be clear. Okay, so I'll give more questions so that it will be clear, right? Okay, so mother promised son, right? Okay, mother made some promise to son. Okay, what promise she made? So if you get more than 90 or 90 or more marks, okay, then you will get you will get Apple phone. You will get Apple phone. Are you clear about the statement? Okay, mother made a promise to son. Okay. Okay, what is her promise? Okay, her promise is that if you get greater than or equal to 90 marks, then you will get an Apple phone. Okay, you get an Apple phone, right? Okay, so when mother promise will not become false, that we need to understand. Okay, for example, mother generally stick to thing, right? Her promise is promise. Okay, she is not like our politicians, right? If they come to party, if you give me power, then I will do this, I will do that, they will say, right? In general, I'm telling all parties, forget about, right? In general, I'm saying, right? Similarly, but mother is not like that. Mother really made promise, then automatically she will fulfill, right? So that means if this is true, automatically she will give Apple phone. But mother is mother. Sometimes she will not get 90 marks also. She will give Apple phone, right? Right? Are you following? Okay. So, but mother promise, when mother promise fail, when this is not true, when you say that mother not kept promise, only how many, which case you say that mother, okay, I'm clearing all of you. Can you say that? So mother not keep her promise when, of course, it not happen, but assume that mother not kept her promise when this happens. What is the meaning of that? Okay, for understanding only, right? Arpit,
So when I will not get an Apple iPhone,
so when can you say one more time? You told that
when I will not get an Apple phone.
so see, not get Apple phone. See, for example, you do not, so somebody son who got only 70 marks and he will not get Apple phone. Is it mother not fulfilled her promise?
No, sir. Like she kept her promise.
So she is not violated her promise, right? If the person got only 70 marks, she not given the cell phone, Apple phone, then she not violated her promise, correct? Okay, but you are only told that not got the Apple phone. Not got Apple phone means mother violated the promise. That is what typical son do, right? Okay, sorry. Yeah. So tell me now, mother not kept promise meaning what? Okay.
So there will
Uh,
be two cases.
uh,
Uh, shall I say?
okay, wait.
If I score more than 90 and she didn't give me a Apple
uh,
phone, then she didn't
not keep
kept
the
her
promise.
promise.
Is there any
And
other
if
case?
I score lower than 90 and if that even then she give me an Apple phone, then even
That
she
is
broke
why
her
that
promise.
is not a promise. That is how she violated the promise.
The,
So
the
how that is a violation of the promise? Promise meaning that okay, she not, so yeah, that you need to understand. Okay, that's okay, fine. You told your view. That's okay, fine, 100% fine. So let me talk to room number 6. One person from room number 6.
Ushmita.
There are various cases. Yeah. When please go ahead.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Hmm.
So according to me, when I get the marks more than 90 and when she will not give me the Apple phone, in that case only her promise will be violated.
Wonderful. In all other cases, it is not violated, right? If you do
Yes.
not see, second, when we get Apple phone or not, we will check only when, so violated only when this is greater than or equal to 90. First condition is satisfied, second is not satisfied, then only promise is violated. First one is still it is okay. So that's why if P then Q falls only in one case. Can you tell me, whoever now telling, if P then Q falls in only one case, what is that? What are the PQ values? In that case only it become false. Can you tell me that? See, these are the three cases, right? P implies Q. This is P. If P then Q, I can write like this. If P is true, Q is true, then this is also true, right? Promise is kept as it is. Greater than or equal to 90 marks आ गया, phone भी मिल गया, okay, Apple phone. Then it is a promise is happened, right? It is true. Promise is true, right? Okay. So it is not get 70, okay, but it is true. Still promise is not violated. Still no issue, right? Okay. This is true and this is false. Then F, right? Both are F, still not a problem, right? Still it is true, right? So this is false only in one case, okay? Okay, so see, that is what conditional statement means. Whenever this is true, this is wrong, that is the only case I need to check. If this is not happened, I don't need to check this, okay? We'll say that if it rains, crops will grow, right? That statement is not true. Somebody told it. So he told that surely it happens. He does not told that if it not rains, crops will not grow, okay? Yeah, okay, we'll see more cases. So I'm clearing all of you. If you have any doubts here, you can tell me, right? Afwan, otherwise you can wait some more time. We'll see more examples, okay? Yeah, right. So for example, I will say this. If you are in the, if X is in class, then X is thinking. If X is in the class, then X is thinking. Okay, so this is my statement. So do you know how many of you able to write converse of S? Can you tick S? How many of you able to write converse of S? How many of you able to write contrapositive of S? Okay, many of you are able to write. Okay, so please try that. So I'm not discussing it because most of you are comfortable with this. Okay, so another statement just for discussion I'll give you. If X is a girl, if X is a girl, then X is brilliant. Okay, so don't worry, brilliant, actually it is not a statement you can say, right? I agree with you, but I am told that brilliant means what also? Assume that we discussed under the assumption, okay? Yeah, okay. Generally, this is not a statement. X is brilliant. Brilliant, you need to define it properly. What do you mean by brilliant? Okay. But assume that we defined it, then only we are asking, okay? So for this one also try to write that converse of S and contrapositive of S. Okay, so but I will ask now one question so that it will be easy. My S is this. If X is greater than 2, then X is greater than 1. Okay, now this is a simple one. You all of you can understand. If some doubts are there, maybe these will be cleared now, right? Yeah. Okay, so I will ask one after the another. Be ready. Okay, so I'll give some time to you. If X is greater than 2, then X is greater than 1. This is my statement, right? So who is ready to tell the converse? Quick. Quick. What is the converse of S? Room number 8.
Kathy. Okay, so the converse is if X is greater than 1, then X is greater than 2.
Okay. So,
And
Kathy, okay, good. Yeah, no, don't tell contrapast. I have not asked you.
okay,
But Kathy, I'll ask this question. What about this statement? Is it true? Is it true or not? Okay. So ये true या नहीं कैसे check करेंगे? So you need to. So this is assume that this is true.
yes,
If this is true, then is a compulsory. This has to be true. That is
yes.
the question. Yeah. You tell me, Kathy. ये ट्रू होते तो ये ट्रू हो जाएगा, x ग्रेटर देन 2 हो तो x ग्रेटर देन 1 होगा। क्या तेजी?
सर होगा क्योंकि
हाँ
because 2 is greater than 1 ना, तो any
हाँ,
number greater
so
than 2 will always be greater than 1.
right, yes. So whenever x is greater than 2, automatically x is greater than 1. So this is a true statement, right? What about the converse? Okay, good, nice. This is a true statement. Okay, what about this? If x is greater than 1,
Okay,
then
okay.
x is greater than 2.
So no, that not always positive. That
Not
not
always
always true
possible.
because
So if it is not always possible, then you need to give a counter example. There exist. Can you give me there exist? One can
sir,
find some
for
number.
example, there exists 1.5 which is greater than 1 but less than 2.
Wonderful, right? One can find a number 1.5 greater than 1 but not greater than 2. So this need not be true, right? Wonderful. Need not be true. So we are saying that need not be true. You also told very beautifully that few times it is true, few times it is not true. You told very nicely, correct. So for example, if my x is equal to 3, then x 3 greater than 1, x 3 greater than 2. Sometimes it may be true, but not always. So we cannot say that it is a true statement, right? So my original statement is true, converse need not be true. So I cannot say that it is a true statement. Okay, yeah. Okay, now what about the contrapositive? Somebody can tick now. What is the contrapositive of this? Be quick now. What is the contrapositive of this? Okay, so room number, all rooms are covered, I hope. So we'll come from, yeah, so room number 9.
Yeah, Kunal.
Yeah,
Kunal.
so contra positive is x is not greater than 1, then x is not greater than 2.
If x is not greater than 1, then x is
X is not
not
greater than 2.
okay. Yeah, so what do you say, Kunalji? Is it a true statement? X is not greater
Yes,
than
sir.
1. Uh,
Yes, sir.
so this, it is always true, right? Yes.
Yes,
Good,
sir.
nice. If x is not greater than 1, then automatically not greater than 2, right? Yes, it is a true statement. So Kunal, can you say something now? These two के बारे में कुछ समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes,
ये
sir.
वाला
So can I conclude?
yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
If we consider x greater than 2 as p and x greater than 1 as a q, then if p implies q, non q always implies non p, and q not always implies p. So a
No,
converse may or may not be true, and contrapositive is always true if the original statement is true.
I am asking only this contrapositive. So you are saying that if S is true, contrapositive of S is also true. You are saying that, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, so look at all the examples. Okay, do not agree as it is what Kunal saying. Please check more examples, right? So look at this, right? So Renu is in Jaipur, then Renu is in India. Converse need not be true, right? But what about the contrapositive? If Renu is not in India, then Renu is not in Jaipur. That is also true, right? And look at second example, any other example, right? If you not getting an Apple phone, right? Not getting an Apple phone, then automatically you are not. So this is true. Assume, okay? We'll assume this is true, right? Other promise is always okay. Not getting an Apple phone means you do not got for sure you will not got more than 90 or 90 marks, right? Yeah. So if X is in class, then X is thinking. X is not thinking means X is not in the class. Of course, in general case, it is not to hear MTTS. That is what we are saying. Okay. Yeah. So that's why these examples may be better. That's why I gave these. Sometimes some sort of little confusion may be there for you. Okay. Yeah. So let us see one more. Nitin. Yeah. Nitin Thakur, please go ahead.
Sir, I have a question. If
Yeah. Please.
statement is true, then contrapositive is true. If
Right.
statement is false, then contrapositive is false.
Yeah, good. Nice question. Yeah. So that we need to see some examples, right? So instead of asking me, so can we discuss it further? So you all discuss and come out. Let me, sorry, actually, this is crashed. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. See, you all of you think about. So I'm giving a statement in the meantime. Okay. One example. The example is that if 4 divides x, then 2 divides x. So I hope you remember this easy problem. If 4 divides x, then 2 divides x. Okay. If 4 divides x, then 2 divides x. Okay. This is my S statement S. Think about what is the converse contrapositive, right? And so which of them are true and all. Please check everything. Okay. Please check all of them. So are you ready? Are you ready, please? So what is the statement? If 4 divides x, then 2 divides x. If 4 divides x, then 2 divides x. So are you ready? Is it no need to write, na? It's a very simple thing given. I gave it to you, right? Yeah. The statement is if 4 divides x, then 2 divides x. Okay, इसका मतलब है instead of writing, so I told you na, mathematicians bring symbols. 4 divides x. This is the meaning. It is a statement. It is a statement. Okay. Whereas 4 by 2, for example. Okay. So just I'll explain you. So this notation. Okay. So this meaning is that 3 divides x. 3 divides 6. Okay. What is this meaning? It is equal to 2. This is a number. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry about that. I'll again repeat later, right? But it is better that you need to understand this. Okay. Yeah. If 4 divides x, then 2 divides x. Okay. Yeah. So how many of you tell me the so converse? Okay. Room number 2. Room number 2. Room number 2. Somebody please.
Nidhi.
Yes.
No need to tell yes or no sir and all. Be quick. Time is important for us.
So this is true statement.
This is true statement.
it's
Fine. Good. Okay.
and the
Good.
converse is if 2 divide x, then 4 divides x.
Is it true?
No, sir.
Do you have, so not true meaning? Not true meaning? Not true meaning.
So
What is that you have to do?
counter example.
Counter example, right? You have to give
So
some
if we'll
example.
Sir, if we'll take x is equal to 2, then 2 divides 2, but 4
Uh,
does not divide 2.
but wonderful, actually. I'm very, very appreciate you. The reason is that many people think that 6 or something, some other number they will give. You give 2 itself. Very optimal. Wonderful. Good. Okay. Counter example, I'm very happy. Mugamba kush hua. Okay. Good. What about the contrapositive?
So contrapositive will be if 2 does not divide x, then 4 does not divide.
What about this?
This statement is true.
This is also true, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Now I think who is the person? Kunal or somebody asked? Sorry, Kunal. but name start with K. So asked question that if S is false, then contrapositive is false, right? Can you unmute and again ask? So who is that?
Nitin.
Nitin, yeah, sorry, yeah, Nitin. Nitin, can you give me one statement which is false so that we'll check, right? Can you give me one statement which is false?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Good.
if x is greater than 2, then x is greater than 3.
Okay, then x is greater than 3, right? Yeah. So what about this? Okay, something which is completely false. This is true for some x, right? Of course, it is not like a true statement, but better have for your clarity, right? So better take something, okay? If, okay, I'll give this. Yesterday we done. If x into y is equal to 0, then x is not equal to 0 and y not equal to 0. I'll take this, okay? Is it a true statement?
No, sir.
Yeah, so look at its negation, whatever to contrapositive and all, right? So it's contrapositive, you check and so take some examples, right? And work it out. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so how do you check whether what you are saying is correct or not? It is better that I will not discuss further. At least a few examples, you take several examples and see what is happening to S and contrapositive of S. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But anyhow, by end of this today's class, you will realize what is going to happen. I am assure you that you will realize that also. Yeah. So let us see more examples, right? Yeah. Okay. So let us see this. Okay. If yeah. Okay. Sujit Kumar Gupta.
Yes, sir. I have an example. If
What is
if fish is in water, then fish is in lake. Our converse is
if fish is in
in the
lake,
water.
in the
No,
water.
sir. In the water, then fish is in lake.
Okay. Water, then fish is in lake. Yeah. Okay. This is my original statement. What is the contrapositive of this, right?
No, sir. Converse first.
Converse. So converse we already understood. He understood. Converse generally need not be true. So his question is that if S is false, then contrapositive is also false or not, right? That is the question. Are you okay? That is his question. If S is false, contrapositive also false or not? Very good question he asked, right? Okay. If fish is not in lake, then fish not in water. Okay. Is it always true? That is the thing. Okay. This is not always true, right? Then that is also not always true. Is it true or not? Like that we need to ask. Yeah. Okay. Anyhow. So, but you gave a good example. I appreciate you. So nice way of thinking. No, I think at least I am not thinking this way. So you have a nice example. So like that, more creative. Yeah, good. Okay, get back to the few more questions, right? Okay, if x is even, then x square is even. Do you agree? How
Sir,
many
I
of you?
want.
Yeah.
Sir, can you give the converse of this that?
Oh, this one? No. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah. So we'll just everyone let them think. If x is even, x square is even. Is it all of you agree this is a true statement or not? If x is even, x square is even. Go fast now. Sorry, there is a little disturbance. Now get ready. Start. If x is even, then x square is even. Is it true or false? Be quick. Is it a true statement or not? That meaning x is even given to you. In that case, is always x square is even. Okay, with your experience, how to prove it iske baad mein, right? It is true. If it is true, you feel then there is a proof also, right? Okay, but here I am not asking the proof. You agree with or not? Okay. Yeah.
We
So
need
rule
more
number.
responses. I
Sorry,
mean, this is
somebody.
we need more responses, I'm saying. This is such a simple question. Why are people not
Yeah,
responding?
those who are not asking will ask now, right? Jatin, you are not ticked. Yeah, you have to tell the answer. Is it true or false? Jatin from room number 1. So now onwards, today I will concentrate like that. Those who not answered, they have to tell. Okay. If you are not answer, then at least you need to open. Okay. Otherwise, we'll take serious action.
Yes, sir.
Right. See, try to understand that so many people are applied. So we selected only 500 actually. We got around more than 1,000 applications we got, right? A lot of hard work we done. Okay. So even now you see that. So I joined at least 20 minutes before. Omkar sir joined 25 minutes before that actual thing. We're all making everything ready for you, right? You will learn only when you respond, when you talk. If it is offline, of course, we will not leave you, right? I will ask you, I will go and talk to you. But now I cannot go and talk to you, right? In my class, I will not allow any person to keep quiet like that. Okay. So Pranjal Yadav, you are not ticked. Pranjal.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you tell me, is it true statement or not? If x is even, x square is even.
It is true statement.
Yeah, true statement. Okay. Tell me what is the converse of s?
Sir, actually, I was joined at 6 p.m. So I
That is
don't
okay.
know.
Don't worry about that. So I'll tell you if P then Q, right? This is my original statement. Means P is x is even, Q is x square is even. Converse is if Q then P. And now tell me if Q then P. This is P. If P then Q. Yeah. Tell me what is the converse? If Q then P. It is given. Now tell me in terms of the sentences.
Sir, I could not understand you.
Not understand. Okay. So discuss with your friends. Okay. By end of the class, I will ask you again. Okay, na?
Okay.
Good. Yeah. So I will not leave. Okay. Rahul, room number 7. You are not ticked. Rahul.
If x square is even, then x is even.
And then why you not ticked? You also okay. Whether it is false or not, that's okay. If x square is even, then x is even, right? Yeah. Okay. Now I'm clearing all of you. So how many of you feel this is a true statement? Okay. If you know, tick yes. If you do not know, tick no. I'm not clear, sir. Okay. That's okay. Don't worry about. If you do not know whether it is true or not, you tick no. If it is you know that it is true, then tick yes. Okay. So Jasnoor, what do you feel? It is a true statement? Room
Yes,
number
sir.
8. It is
Statement.
also true statement. Yeah. So do you know how to prove?
Sir, जैसे कि 16 is square of 4 and 4 is also even.
That is okay. But see, something is true means it has to true for all, right?
Yes, sir.
Not through example. Something it is true, we cannot say, right? So because you are a good girl, so girls are good, we cannot say, right? Yeah. Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. Yeah. Okay. So actually you are correct. This is also a true statement, but how to prove that's later, we'll see. Okay. So sometimes when you face that difficulty, so earlier I think Kunal, somebody told, na, if this is true, then it's one more thing is true. What is that? Harshita, if this is true, forget about this is assume this is my new statement. This is my statement. Okay. If this is true, something else is true. What is that? Okay,
If
Sujit.
x square is odd, then x is odd.
Yeah, please go ahead. Go ahead. You are correct.
If
You are
x
saying.
square is odd, then x is odd.
No, not clear actually to me. Okay, so what I'm saying, so if it is not clear, my question is not clear to you. I'm saying that
No,
this is you.
I
Yeah.
think she was saying something about odd. So she
That
is
is what.
seems to be in the right direction,
But
but we
yeah,
are
that is.
hear it properly. I also could not
Ah,
hear properly.
yeah. Suppose see, this is my t. Okay, if x square is even, then x is even. Okay, mean actually. So see, Jaslyn told that this is true, right? Jasnoor or Jaslyn. Okay, so she told that is true, but how to prove it? Okay, so how to prove it? Sometimes there may be some technique. I'm just want to explore that with you. Okay, I'm calling this as my t. Okay, so if this is true, something else is true. Yeah. Now, can you repeat again what you said? Maybe this time, maybe your audio may be clear. Can you
Sir, I
repeat?
was saying x square is odd, then x is also odd.
Okay, no. Okay. Jayesh Gupta. If this is true, something else is true. What is that?
Implies. Yes.
Okay, 1 minute. I'll get back to you. Sudhanshu. Room number 9, Sudhanshu. Hello, Sudhanshu. Please unmute. Sudhanshu is not here. Okay. Nichhay.
Yes, sir.
Can you? Yeah. If this is true, something else is true. What is that?
So this is मैं समझा नहीं actually.
Okay, what is contrapositive of this? What is contrapositive of T? This is my T. What is the contrapositive of T? Yeah, you tell me that, Nichhay.
So I don't know. I actually joined late, so I don't know.
Okay. Okay, Kunal, what is the contrapositive of this?
So the contrapositive would be if x square is not even, then x is also not even.
No, that is contrapositive.
Yes, sir. The contrapositive of converse or the original statement?
No, so that's what please, this is a new statement I told T, contrapositive of T. That's why confusion आएगा. इसकी वजह से मैंने यही पर आया था, right? This is T and contrapositive of T. मैं converse नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ. T ये है contrapositive of T. This is T. What is the contrapositive of T? Okay, someone from room number 1.
If x is not even, then x is.
If x is not even, then x square is not even, right? What do you mean by x is not even? X is not even means x is
odd.
Odd, right? If x is odd, then x square is odd. Is it true? Yeah. Is it true statement? Yeah, this is true, then this is also true, right? See, sometimes I want to show T is true, right? Yeah. So now Nitin, what he told, right? So T and contrapositive of T, okay? Okay, these are both true or false at a time, okay? Okay, so now look at this statement, right? If x is even, then x square is even. What is the converse? If x square is even, then x is even. So if this is true, this is also true. Both are true, right? So if P implies Q, I'll let me state it and come back to this question. If this is true and its converse, if Q then P, also true. Okay, both converse also true. Then we say that means that this is true, right? And Q implies P is also true. So in this case, we say that P if and only if Q. Okay, that means that these two, both the statements are equivalent. Okay, these two statements are equivalent. Okay, these are equivalent. Equivalent means if P is true, then Q. So converse is also true. Original statement, converse, both are true. Then we'll call that as equivalent statements. Okay, right. So if x is even, x square is even, that is my original statement, then its converse, both are true. So that because of that, x is even if and only if x square is even. Yeah, Anamika, sorry, Aina, right? Aina. Yeah. You raised hand, please go ahead. Aina? No?
हमने इस स्टेटमेंट को ट्रू बोला है इफ एक्स स्क्वायर इज इवन देन एक्स इज इवन अगर मैं एक्स स्क्वायर को 2 लूं तो एक्स तो प्लस माइनस रूट 2 आएगा वो इवन नहीं होगा.
But we are work, so even odd, these things will work only with the integers. Okay, are you okay? Are you clear? Yeah, so there is no concept of even odd division and all, okay, in the real numbers. Okay, we are not going to the real numbers. In the real number, something it is much beautiful things are there. Okay, okay, there every number divides every other number. 2 divides 3, 3 divides 2 also, right? Okay, okay, whenever we say even, odd and all, by the context we are in the integers. But your confusion, I agree with you. 100% I will agree with you. Okay, but now onwards, remember that whenever we say even, odd and all, by at that juncture we are working only in the integers. Okay, I am sorry if there is any confusion for that. Good. One more person raised hand. Yeah, you can unmute and say. Yeah, please go ahead.
So if we can say that converse may or may not be true.
In general, converse may or may not be true. That is correct. If whenever both are true, sometimes in this case it is true, right? In all cases it is not 100%. Okay, whenever it is true, in that case only we say that P and Q are equivalent. Okay, in general it is not. Okay ना, लेकिन कुछ कुछ समय पे इस तरफ भी हो सकता है, right? So whenever in future you come across this, if P then Q, try to ask converse also, true or not. If it is true, then both are equivalent. Okay, if sometimes it is not true. Okay, we noticed several examples. If x is greater than 2, x is greater than 1, right? But if x is greater than 1 does not imply x is greater than 2, right? You have examples. Okay, yeah. So let us see more examples, right? Yeah. So what about this? Is two are equivalent or not? If x into y is equal to 0, then x equal to 0 or y is equal to 0, right? This you agree, right? Yesterday also we done. Okay. What about the converse? Are these two are equivalent? This one and this one. If x is 0 or y is 0, if the statement is true, then product is 0. Okay. So can you clear once? So we are clearing all of you. Now tell me, is these two are equivalent or not? Yeah. Now can you tick please fast? If x into y is equal to 0, then x equal to 0 or y equal to 0. First check whether it is true or not. Now converse. If x is 0 or y is 0, is the product is 0? Yes, right? It is both the sides it is true. Okay. So here these two statements are equivalent. Okay. They are equivalent. Okay. So why I gave this example? Now all of you check and discuss. Okay. Original statement and the contrapositive are equivalent. Equivalent means both are true at the same time, both are false at the same time. Okay, one is true, other is true. One is false, other is false. They are equivalent actually. So if equivalent, what is advantage if you show one of them and other automatically true? Okay, yeah. So sometimes proof may be difficult, but equivalent may be easy to prove. Okay, so we'll see those things later, one by one. Okay, today first time we are understanding this. Okay, so try to have a few more examples. So I'll take this. Okay, So, okay, all of you. Now we are clearing. Take a deep breath. Get ready. Okay, last 10 minutes we have. 9 minutes only. X belongs to 2 comma 3. Okay, implies what? Anyone? Be quick. Okay, I'm taking A is equal to 2 comma 3. Okay, so I'm saying X belongs to A. What do you say? What do you know? Okay, so now in this context, we are in the real line. Okay, depending upon the context, right? Yeah. So we are in the real line. Okay. Room number 4, one person.
Shivali. Sir, X lies between 2 and 3.
So how do you write in mathematics? 2, 3. कैसे लिखूं? Symbols क्या है? X कहाँ रखूं? Mathematically how can I say? You told in X lies in between 2 and 3. English में बताया था. वो हम
X is greater than 2 and less than 3.
Yeah. Is it okay? This is the thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is it a single statement or 2 statements?
Sir, 2 statements.
What is that?
So 2 is less than X and X is less than 3.
Wonderful. Okay. It is 2 statements. Why you told and? Why you told and here?
Sir, because X is greater than 2 and it is also less than 3. So we have to take both.
It has to satisfy both the conditions to be in the 2, 3, right? Yes, correct. Okay. So it is a compound statement. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I'll give you. So this is, you understand now, from X is equal to 2 to X equal to 3. So somewhere 2, 3, and this is the place, right? Yeah. Okay. Now somebody tell me, I am giving you this. Okay. So before that, just I will ask you one thing. Okay. So that it will be clear. So I am taking G3, students of 3, right? So I can write you as, so for example, Utkarsh is a student here, okay? Believe me, right? Okay, so he's a mentor. Anyhow, I'll write only students of here, right? Yeah. So Reenu, okay, Reenu is a student. Anamika is a student, right? Can I list all of them? Do you agree? Can you take yes, please, fast? Is it possible for me to write all of them? Okay. Some people are saying no. Assume that I have time. Okay. You are thinking that I need to complete. Assume that I have a time. Okay. I have a energy. Can I not write? You have some. You are thinking some constraint. Don't. There are no constraints. Okay. I can write actually. Right. Yes. Okay. So this is what we called. Okay. This is called roster form. But don't worry about the name. So we are expressing sets in this form, elements comma, 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 then it is called a roster form, right? So somebody, mentor from R1, can you tell me the, okay. So R1 means room number 1, okay. So can I list all of them? Is it possible? Yeah. So can you tell me the names of the students? So room number 1, you tell me your names one after the another. First person, alphabetical order. Room number 1.
Aditya.
Aditya. Okay. Good. Next. Arpit. Next.
Baljinder Kaur.
Barjendra Kaur, right? Okay, sorry. I'm stopping. So you can write all the names, right? Yeah. So this is this is also roster form, right? But R1 and G3, what is the connection between them? Somebody can tick yes. So can you clear, please? Yeah, now can you take somebody? What is the relation between R1 and G3? R3 is set of all students in this room, right? R1. Yeah. So from room number 1 only, somebody can tell?
Subset.
Aditya, Arpit, Baljit के अलावा कोई और? What is the connection between R1 and G3?
Mohan.
R1 is a subset of G3.
R1 is subset of G3. Okay, because given any x belongs to R1, then x belongs to G3. Okay, otherwise, if x is in R1, it is true, then x is in G3 also, right? Of course. Yeah, so R1 meaning according to us, okay, this G3 R1, okay. But but I want to write as a subset of R3, right? Set itself has to come, okay. So how do I write? Okay, I'll start here. X belong to G3, right? So what is the condition I have to put here? I'm collecting a set. So I'll erase this now, okay? So I'm collecting a set X belong to G3. So I put some condition here. That condition satisfied by breakout room 1 people, right? What is the condition I write here? Then I'll get R1. What is that I'll put here? Anyone want to comment? Yeah, Nidhi Chadda.
So X belongs to R1.
So that is R1 I already wrote. Yes, X is from breakout
Element.
room. Breakout room 1. Okay, X is from BR1. BR1 means breakout room 1, right? So this is R1, right? Here I'm not telling about the people, but this is called this way we called set builder form. Okay. So most of the cases we'll use this form, right? Set builder form. Okay. Yeah. Now tell me that. Now tell me this particular thing now. What is 2, 3? Okay. So it is subset of which set? So how do you write? Is it possible to write as a roster form? Can I list all of the elements? Is anyone? How many of you agree or disagree? Who are agreeing? I can write into a roster form. Roster form means element comma 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 like that. I can list all the elements. Okay. Those who are say that it is not possible, then tick no. Possible, comma comma like that. I can list all of them. Roster form, tick yes. Okay. If not, no. Tick no. Okay. Payal Kumari, room number 6. Yeah. So tell me, how can I write? Third numbers batao.
So 2, 3. X belongs to.
No. See, it is open interval 2, 3. Right? Open. इसमें एलिमेंट्स क्या क्या होता है वो पहले एक
Sorry,
स्टूडेंट
sir.
या हाँ कुछ नंबर्स बताओ कि इसमें क्या होगा एक नंबर
So
बताओ
like 2.1.
ओके वेरी गुड 2.1 नेक्स्ट
2.2.
ओके
2.3 and so on up to 2.9. 2.999.
2.99 आर यू लिस्टेड ऑल ऑफ देम और कुछ बच गया कोई बचा है क्या
Sir, there can be more numbers in between 2.1 and 2.
Is it okay now? Is it possible to write all of them like this? Comma comma लिख सकता हूँ होगा
No, sir.
No, na? Okay. Yeah, you understand? It is not possible, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So then, so you cannot write like that. Okay. Now, those who ticked S, can you tell me how can you? Those ticked no. Sorry. Is any one of you? Can you want Vigya? I'm not talking to you till now. Vigya Gandhi, can you tell me how do I write? First of all, it is subset of which set? R.
So
Okay.
we have to write it in set builder form.
Yeah, okay, you can write in set builder form. Good, correct. It is subset of R. So how do I start? where I take x from? It is
So we
supposed.
have
Yes,
x
please.
from 2,
No,
2, 3
see
like.
first. No. First these numbers कहाँ से ले रहे हैं? R1 में कौन होगा? पहले कहाँ से ले रहे हैं स्टूडेंट्स को? G3 से ले रहे हैं ना? G3 से ले रहे हैं, लेकिन एक कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई कर रहे हैं वो लोग. R1 का स्टूडेंट्स कहाँ पे? ब्रेकआउट रूम का 1 का स्टूडेंट्स को उनको बोल रहे हैं R1, राइट? इट इज अ नोटेशन गिवन बाय मी. सो R2 का 3 का नंबर्स कहाँ से ले रहे हैं हम?
From the real number.
Real number. So first you write that. Okay. But now here you put the condition. What is the condition?
That it should be in between 2 and 3.
Right. So x is less than 2 and sorry, Kallatalika. 2 is less than x and less than 3. Right? Good. Nice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Right. Okay. So because time is up, I had to stop. I'll just give you 1 or 2 problems. Not problems. Just I want to ask you, please check this. Right. So with that I will stop. Okay. So A1 I am giving as minus infinity to 3. Okay. So like this. Please draw that also. Okay. A2 is equal to 2 to infinity. Right. So what is A1 intersection A2? Please check kar lo ye wala. Right. So what is I am calling B1 as, so minus infinity to 2. Okay. Check kar lo. What is B3? B2 I am giving as closed 3 to 8. Okay. So please check that what is B1 union B2. Okay. And what do you mean by x not in A? So remember A is equal to 2, 3, right? Okay. So A is open interval 2, 3. X not in A meaning what? Okay. Yeah. So one small notation, with that I will stop. Okay. So this is one notation, A minus B. It is called set difference. Okay. Set difference. Okay. What is meaning? So this meaning is that x is in A, but I'll give you more definition later. Okay. X is in A, but x not in B. Okay. So it is called set difference. It is a set, all those elements which are in A but not in B. That is called set difference. Okay. I'll explain you more better way later. So यहाँ इस example में I try to check. Okay. Is it B1 union B2 is equal to R minus A R naught. Okay. R minus A. This is the only thing I want to check. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. I'll stop here.